Welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your dose of Dharma for today. Today we would like to share about the 8 unsuitable times where one might be in. Okay, so these 8 unsuitable times or 8 unsuitable situations are considered unsuitable or unfortunate because of the obstacles and the inability to realize the Dharma. Okay, so let us see. So the first one is being born in hell. Okay, being born in the hell realm. The second one, being born as animals. And the third one, being born as hungry ghosts or petas. Okay, and the fourth one, being born as asanyata brahmas and arupa brahmas. What are these brahmas? Okay, but first we explain about arupa brahmas. Arupa brahmas are meditators that have attained the arupa jhanas, the arupa state of mind. So, and they are higher state of mental state. Okay, so if they manage to abide in that state in their last death moment, then they may be reborn as arupa brahma. So this arupa brahma, they have no hearing faculty. They have no sense of hearing. Okay, basically they have no materiality. So basically they're just like mentality working. Okay, mentality working. So because of no ear base, because of no sense of hearing, no sense of sight, so they cannot hear the Dharma. Okay, and because they cannot hear the Dharma, then they cannot be enlightened. Okay, so these asanyata brahmas also. These asanyata brahmas are some kind of a practice where they think they want to get rid of, be free from the material body. So they have a specific type of meditation, and after that, because of that, then they are reborn as these asanyata brahmas. So because also they have no faculty, no hearing faculty, no sense of hearing, so they cannot hear the Dharma, and that's why it is unfortunate. Okay, and the fifth one, being reborn in a remote part of the country, usually the border, which cannot be reached by the Buddha and his disciples. Okay, well, this is because of the location. That is why the Buddha and the Buddha's disciples, not easy for them to go there. Okay, and number 6, being reborn as a human being, having wrong view during the time of the Buddha and his teachings. So this means that when the Buddha is around, or when the Buddha's teaching is still around, we are reborn as a human, but we have wrong view. And because of that wrong view, it obstructs us from having faith or not giving the Buddha and the Buddha's disciples and the teachings a benefit of doubt and to try it out. So because of that, you don't even want to try it out. So it's unfortunate that they can't do it. Okay, then they will not be able to realize the Dhamma like that. And number 7, being born as a human being with no intelligence to understand the teachings of the Buddha. So this one I think quite understandable. If there's no intelligence to understand the teachings of the Buddha, then definitely cannot get enlightened. And then number 8, being born as a human being with adequate intelligence to understand the teachings of the Buddha, but not in the time of the Buddha. This means that the teachings are not available anymore. Okay, so if you're born as a human being, you have enough intelligence and enough paramis to understand the teachings of the Buddha, but there's no Buddha, there's no teachings of the Buddha, so you also cannot get enlightened. You cannot get away from samsara if you are born in this kind of a situation. Okay, so these are 8 types of unsuitable times where if one is reborn, then it is difficult or impossible to realize the Dharma. Okay, so hopefully all of us will be able to cultivate enough paramis, especially develop enough charana seed, so that we will be able to meet with the Buddha and the teachings and be able to meet up with them in a suitable times. Okay, so and to treasure the time now, because now is a time where we still have the teachings of the Buddha with us. We have many places, many meditation centers to practice meditation, to purify the mind. So let's make use of this very rare opportunity that we can meet up with the Dhamma and to practice to our heart's content, and hopefully be able to purify our mind from all defilements and ultimately be able to attain path, fruition and Nibbana as soon as possible, right? So wish all of you well, peaceful and happy, and may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition and Nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.